Hello there guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. So today I'm doing my customer's hair that has 4B hair. We have elongated her curls a little bit, but her curls are definitely still there. So while I'm doing this video here, showing you guys how I'm going to do her blowout and silk press, I want to discuss with you guys about how important it is for you guys to know where your hair lays at on the hair chart. If you're looking to train your hair, or are you looking to get a blowout and a silk press, it is so important to know this because, okay, if you don't know the hair chart, on the hair chart is from 1 to 4, that's going to explain the thickness of your hair, and from A to B is going to explain the texture of your hair, meaning if it's straight, or if it's wavy, or if it's really coily. So it's important for you to know that, because if your hair is in the A family, then most likely your hair has been already trained a lot. It got a lot of heat damage, or either it got a chemical damage, or it just have a lot of elongation that's not natural. And a lot of times it's not natural. I very seldomly see anybody's hair that's just naturally straight. So it's important to know that. So if your hair is in the A family, you definitely do not want to get a blowout and a silk press. You need to wait for your hair to grow in a little bit, so that way your hair is healthy. You don't have to worry about your hair breaking off, because that is the next step to that, is your hair is going to break off because it's more weaker and is higher risk of breaking off. So you do not need to be getting a blowout and a silk press if your hair is in the A family. Okay, now if your hair is in the B family, now I do know some people that have natural B hair. I mean, the hair is just naturally wavy. Or sometimes you could have had C hair, but then you train your hair, so now your hair is a little wavy. So when you see that, and when your hair is in the B family, then you need to know, okay, I don't need to be getting a blowout and silk press, as often, because now it's a chance that my hair may be in the A family and it's going to break off. So once your hair is trained, and once your hair is, lasts a little bit longer like how you want it, then you don't need to get a silk press every 2 weeks. No, you don't need to do that, or every week. That's just way too much. Maybe like once every 4 to 8 weeks is good enough. Because like I said, once it starts to become trained, then it starts to do crazy stuff, because your hair will get weaker, and then you have to take more care of it. So it's very important that you guys do know that hair chart. You could go and look it up. Go on to Google if you don't believe me. Check it out on there. Or if you could go to my website, which is www.healthyhairblowout.com, and I explain the healthy hair, not the healthy hair, but I explain the hair chart, which is so important for all of us to know. And as me being an expert on blowout and silk presses, I have learned myself that it was very, very important for me to know that. And for so many years I thought that it wasn't important for me to know that, and which is such a shame. I'm embarrassed to say that. I used to think that way, but it's very important even for me to know that. So it's important for you to know that, because it is your hair. So please know your hair before you go sit down in anybody's chair and talk about you're going to get a blowout and a silk press. But in her case, her hair is perfectly fine. Like I said, her hair is in the B family. Her hair is super thick, and as you guys see, it's super healthy. So we do not press her hair all the time. We press her hair maybe like once or twice a year, and then she goes and get her protective styles, and then she'll come every once in a while and she does her healthy hair maintenance, which is just a shampoo and a condition. We do not press it. We shampoo and condition her hair, and we trim her ends, and we oil her hair, and we send her on her way to get her protective styles. And look at this, guys. I mean, look at her hair. It is so beautiful. When she first started coming to me, her hair was at her shoulders. So she's been coming now for about 3 years, and she has reached her healthy hair goals. And this is with her still getting her blowout and silk presses. She still has the option to do that, and she still wears her protective styles, and her hair is still beautiful and healthy. Guys, I want to ask you to please follow me on Instagram at Healthy Hair Blowout, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.